Okay, we're gonna get a little jazzy now. I tend to tell stories. If you don't like them, tell me. Is it okay if I tell stories? Well, I grew up in a tiny little village in a thatched cottage. It was a 16th century thatched cottage near a town called Wimborne in Dorset in England. And someone knows it. The only other musician who lived there was a guy called Robert Fripp. And so, you know, we were kids together, and I think he was 15. We used to take the bus together. And he was an amazing guitar player. He went on to form a band called King Crimson, which did pretty well, I think. And Fripp decided to teach me how to play the guitar, because he was a much better player than I ever could dream of being. And he wanted me to play jazz, and I knew nothing about it whatsoever. So I took 10 lessons, I think. And he had these chords, jazz chords. And I thought they were dreadful, and it hurt my fingers trying to play this stuff. And I said, Fripp, I don't want to do that. I want to write words. You know, I discovered Bob Dylan, and I thought, I'm a poet. That's what I want to do. And Fripp said, no, you've got to learn how to play all these jazz chords. So I tried. I couldn't do it. Years later, about 30 years later, he was interviewed by it was a guitar magazine, I think. And he'd given lessons to everybody under the sun. And the interviewer said, did anyone you ever taught make it? And he said, yes. He said, only one. And he did it by ignoring everything I ever tried to teach him. So this is in honor of Bob Fripp. It's as jazzy as we can get.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Got your ticket and your hotel keys and your overnight bag at your feet. Looking down on the tropical trees while the Spanish maids pick up the sheets. Conquistador in search of gold for all the jackdaw reasons. The mind is shallow that's so hard to please, just follows wherever you go. Good. Can you hear everything fine? This is a beautiful theater. It's really nice. This is a song from the Year of the Cat record that I thought should have been the single. Now, bear in mind, this was my 7th album. I'd never had a hit single anywhere in the world. I thought of myself more as a kind of like a little offbeat folk singer, and the record company kept saying, "You've got to have a hit, you've got to have a hit." And I said, "I don't really want a hit, it'll complicate my life." But in order to appease them and not be thrown off the label, I wrote a song that I thought might have been a hit. And it was. It was a glorious experience. It was a hit, but only in one country, which happened to be South Africa. And I've been trying my best, ever since for the last 30 years, to find anyone in any audience from South Africa so that I could play it to them. Is anyone here from South Africa? No, you see. Everyone else scratches their head. I'm just looking for that one person who'll go, "Oh yeah, we heard that song." But I'll do it anyway. This is English folk rock, which is pretty much what I do.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You always were a city kid, though you were country. Back in some forgotten time, we shared the cold North days. The simple life was not just songs occasionally. I figure I wrote them, I can do whatever the hell I like. Yes. Oh. Okay, a request from the guitar player. He's got good taste. This is actually my favorite song on the record. And this is another one of those songs which isn't about what you think it's going to be about. What it is about is two lovers who are breaking up, and you know, it's the standard, where did you go, and did you leave me? Except I turned the two protagonists in the song into airplanes because I can do it, because I'm a songwriter. And what they do is they fly into a fog bank and they end up landing at separate airports. So you know, this is basically an aeronautical fantasy of a breakup. Has to be good, right? And I get to start it. You were always Amy Johnson from the time that you were small. No schoolroom kept you grounded while your thoughts could get away. You were taking up and tiger moths your wings against the brushstrokes of the day. Are you there? On the tarmac with the winter in your hair. By the empty hammer doors you'll stop and stare. Behind you, they won't care. Oh, are you there? Okay, all right. I like that song so much that I think I'll play it again. No. We have a waltz for you now, and this particular waltz is about a hotel in Portland, Oregon. Anyone from Portland, Oregon? Okay. Just in case you thought I couldn't do it, I can. But not while trying to remember 3,000 lyrics. Okay. You told the man in the Broadway hotel, nothing was stranger than me and your son. And you replied with a tear in his eye, love was a roll away, just an unfold away, missed on a summer's day, nothing was clear. Love was a smile away, just a defile away, I saw it every way, no one came near. I'm tired tonight. And he gets a big solo in the next song. So, Josh, you're gonna be a rock star. You've got to come out the front of the stage and.
Way to build up the pressure there, huh? We need lights though.
You know, like kind of get down on your knees and thrash about a little bit.
I've been learning on this ship. I got some good. Then I got some good rock guitar players
Yeah, a
on
little
this
bit of
ship.
rock guitar playing. Yeah. I think this song is about reincarnation. I haven't really any firm idea. I wrote it I wrote 4 different sets of lyrics for it. One of them was a Lewis Carroll-inspired nonsense poem about me waking up on a traffic island in central London in pajamas with pigeons cajoling me from on high. But the record company, oddly enough, didn't like that, so I don't forget what the other ones were about, but eventually it ended up and it's about basically me doing the same things I'm doing now, only 1,000 years ago in some traveling circus in Central Europe. I have no idea where these things come from. But I do know he gets a big guitar solo, and that's really the point of it, so... So let's give it a go. Harlequins you see with me, they too have felt before. Here once again they strut and they fret their hour. I see those half familiar faces in the second row, ghost-like with the footlights in their eyes. Where or when we met like this last time, don't know. It's like a chord that rings and never dies.